Surprisingly, not that painful. You'd be really surprised.
What do you mean?
Why are you laughing? This is a serious situation. This is serious, okay?
Are you already recording?
Yeah. I have a brain tumor. Glioblastoma. That's what I had before they removed it. A glioblastoma is it's an aggressive type of cancer. The prognosis for it, if you Google it, isn't great. That being said, it's a case-by-case thing. It all depends on when you catch it, how developed it is, how big it is, what stage it is, and so on and so forth. Well, the neurosurgeon that we had described the tumor as spaghetti, whereas the noodles are your brain. That's healthy brain tissue. The meatball is the actual tumor, and the sauce is what remains after they remove it. Yeah, so when they go in, they open up your skull. You're under for all of this, but they open up your skull, and they'll give you a medication called gliolam about 3 hours prior to the operation. So when they darken, or when they go in to remove it, that gliolam actually, under fluorescent light, illuminates the tumor bright pink. So it's a contrast between, it's a very heavy contrast between healthy brain tissue and the tumor itself. I'll put a clip of it in here. There's quite a few on YouTube, but I'll put a clip of it in here so you can see. So when they go in to remove the tumor, if it's encapsulated, it's easy. They can just pop it out, sew you back up, put your skull back together, and wake you up, and you're pretty much good to go after that. A glioblastoma is a primary tumor that starts in the brain. So the meatball grows and has sauce all around it, all around the noodles. And when they go to remove it, they pluck out the meatball, if you will. And what's left over is the sauce. They can't get all the sauce because it's usually intertwined with healthy brain tissue and affected or cancerous tumor cells. So in order to mitigate how much damage and repercussions there are post-surgery, they have to leave some of that sauce behind. And that's where we're at right now. They have the technology that once they remove it and biopsy it, and they can send it to oncology, and then they'll test it for markers. Those markers tell your oncologist what the tumor best responds to, whether that be chemo alone, radiation alone, or a combination of both, and then what style or what level of radiation and chemo you need in order to eradicate the rest of the cancer cells that you have. So that's what my next steps are. So we have our first meeting next week with the oncologist, and we'll start chemo. My chemo is going to be in pill form. There's always an option not to do it, but I don't care if I lose my hair. I don't care if I lose a little bit of weight. I'm opting for chemo and radiation, along with some more holistic things as well, different diet and vitamins, so on and so forth. But the first step of the next steps is going to be chemo. On Halloween, I have my first radiation appointment. in the morning. So we'll see how I feel after that. I'll make a video on what chemo is like, what radiation is like, and what you should realistically expect as well if you're going through a similar or the exact same thing. Granted, I'm not a doctor. I'm regurgitating information that was given to me via all of the staff and the neurosurgeon and the oncologist. So if your situation's different, well, then follow your doctor's advice, and I would go from there. Thank you so much for watching. This is the beginning of many videos to come. I'm going to document all of what's happening and all of what happens over the coming year, couple years, and we'll see where this journey leads us and what it looks like next. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't, like, subscribe, and share this video to maybe somebody that's going through the same thing, to show support and also to encourage and to give people hope. That's what this whole series is going to be about, is hope. And we'll see you in the next video. Bye.